Hello, stream.
Hi.
Take it, Keto.
All right, where we last left off, they finished through 2 of the dream escapes. They retrieved the Count's signet ring from a count of one of the largest cities in the dreamscape, or the dreamlands. Sorry. And then they opened up another access to one of the dreamlands, where they found themselves tiny on a giant tree, helping out some rat folks kill a couple tigers to get the purple modded tail. They ran into a fellow dream wanderer looking for their friend who goes to the dreamland in order to do big hunts. They split up as he kept searching along the tree while the party headed back. And now they find themselves back up on the ship, ready to research the next step on their quest to grab the gifts to give to the Mad Poet, so that they may learn what Laos is doing in the Dreamlands and possibly recover their lost memories.
Are we ready, guys? We're totally gonna find out what this, whatever that guy's name is, doing in the dream world.
Let's go,
Laos
Dreamy!
Or Count Laos.
Count Louse!
Asshole Laos.
Wasn't he the Viscount?
No, he was the Count.
No, he was the main count.
What you know, as a reminder to who Count Laos is, what you have learned of him is that at some point you were working for him, either under your own volition or through some kind of manipulation. You have no memory of working for him, only secondhand accounts of people who have witnessed you with him. Farron is had a revenant chasing after him because at some point he had killed somebody for Laos. So that's just an idea of kind of what they were up to. At some point, in exchange for leaving a book at the asylum on the lake next to one of the little towns that Laos was the count of, he abandoned all of you at the asylum and then left a certain book with the head of the asylum. One of the people in there began drawing pictures of a massive city in what seems to be what you guys now know as the Dreamlands. And then through that book and this person in the asylum, they opened up a portal to the Dreamlands and let the asylum be overrun. And that's some of what Laos has been up to. So, and then still, he has your memories. You need to find out what you were doing, why you were doing it, and then what he's after. The next thing on the list is the Skull of Goyle. The Skull of Goyle. No, Skull of Ghoul royalty.
Is Goyle how you say girl in the Northeast?
Oh,
Yeah.
look, a beautiful Goyle.
Oh, what a wonderful Goyle you have there. So I've decided that rolling the things is kind of takes a while, but it can do the research faster. So it's either going to take you 3 days to research it, or you can start doing the rolls to try to do it faster. I'll leave it up to you.
What's the next item we're researching? Sorry, I missed it.
A Skull of Ghoul royalty.
Okay.
Goyle royalty.
If you want to try to do some do research to kind of speed this up, I will either need Dungeoneering, Planes, or Religion. And if you want to aid each other, everybody has to be trained in it.
Oh my god.
Never mind, my Dungeoneering sucks.
All you need is a
have
10.
Dungeoneering, but I can roll planes.
It
or
won't help.
religion.
Yeah, it won't help. It has to be together.
Can I investigate using religion?
Now, I don't know who the primary researcher is in this.
I thought I was rolling planes.
Well, you rolled Dungeoneering instead.
Yeah, to help Ryzen, who
Rise is not the primary researcher.
No, I'm just some asshole.
He was aiding.
Okay, well, let me do this the right way then. Okay, there we go.
All right, so
Master
anybody,
investigator here.
who is trained in planes can attempt to assist. All right, so roll your d12.
Uh,
You don't learn very much.
what the hell?
14 days into this 2-month-long trip.
Oh my god!
All right, we're on the next day. Oh, by the way, you guys heal yourselves to full. Rearrange your spells around if you need to. And if you're going after a ghoul skull, it's probably going to be undead related.
There we go. Betten. Thank you.
Yeah,
There
that's
we
better.
go.
All right, so here's what you've learned through your research today. So that's what, 15? Okay. So according to a folio regarding extraplanar undead, the ghouls of the Dreamlands are far more social, though no less wicked, than their bestial kin in the waking world. They have rich histories and large communities led by royalty. And that's what you've managed to glean from Lauza's notes, or from the books of Lauza's collections, to try to find out as much about the ghoul royalty as you could. And since it's been 3 days, I can go ahead and just kind of wrap this up. So from the rest of your research, a discourse on the dread plateau of Lang explains that more powerful form of ghoul inhabitants regions where the Dreamlands connect to Lang. Lang is one of the extraplanar dimensions. These Lang ghouls are shrewder than their lesser kin. And then finally through your research you find the proper phase that allows you to use the Dreamlands to reach one of these communities of Lang ghouls.
Well, let's not waste any time.
Let's get dangerous!
Now remember, these are ghouls, which means I won't be able to use days on any of them. But if you have undead spells you would like to give yourself before we leave, that would be great.
Yes. Yes.
The party performs the ritual yet again, dropping the stairs onto the deck, leading a passageway down. The smell of rot, dried bones and the sound of chanting comes up from the stairs.
What are we doing?
I guess we're going down the stairs. I'm sorry, I was looking at spells, trying to make sure I'm all set.
Ooga booga. Okay, let's all go down the stairs. And my bird walks down the stairs too.
So at the bottom of the stairs, instead of a doorway or something blocking it, you see a glowing, almost a ritual circle on the floor. You don't recognize the arcane symbols that slowly spin around the circle. Intricate weaves of cracked lines appear on what would be stone in this empty space that you find yourself in.
Well, let's continue forward.
You step onto the only place at the bottom of the stairs, which is the swirling ritual pattern, and you suddenly feel yourself pulled downward. The
Down.
your eyes adjust to the sudden uh, shifting of bright light to almost complete darkness. The chanting slowly comes to a stop, and you find yourselves in the middle of a war camp of an enormous underground cavern. You look around, you can see phosphorescent fungus are the only thing lighting this cavern up. In front of you, there are 6 green, canine-faced creatures. Their teeth protruding from their jaws and pupilless eyes. They stand up from their kneeling position before turning to the army of them behind them, before shouting. They've had what's their god's name? I had it for a second.
Shakira?
No, I lost it.
Is it Jeffrey Epstein?
It is Shakira.
I'm reading.
All this reading. You don't even have a map to look at.
Nope, you don't have one.
Bun slacking off.
The hell? Narla Hotep answered our prayers and they sent us champions. By looking out onto the army that is spread out in this cavern, you can see that they're not like your typical ghouls. They're wearing armor, holding weapons, arranged in battle formations with strike teams and supply line. You can see that these ghouls are far more intelligent than the ones that you usually run into. Pushing through the crowd, you see a larger one, making his way through. Champions! I didn't think that this would work, but there you are. You can call me Wilkins. And he does a little bow.
I bow back, and so does Hugin.
Let me catch you up on why we summoned you. We have a tribe of Gugs currently occupying the necropolis. It was abandoned a few years ago, but we cannot let them deface our history. We bury our royalty in these necropolis, and we cannot have them chewing on their bones. Just not natural.
That's true. The dead should not be in a necropolis.
We put together this army to go push them out of the necropolis, but we need a strike force, something which we needed help with. We need you to push into the choke point in the center of the necropolis. So what we'll be doing is we'll be pushing the Gugs out of the necropolis while you head in to do the most strategic part of this battle, which is to clear out the main catacombs.
You have our word that we will destroy these enemies of yours with ferocity and great skill.
Here, follow me to the war table. He turns and walks down away from the ritual platform towards a large tent towards the back.
Nice tent.
Thanks, built it myself. You enter the small war tent. You see a couple others, not as big as Wilkins, but still like regaled in more armor than the standard grunts outside. Who are these? They're the champions. Oh, so it did work. It's never worked before. That's strange.
We come at the right time.
Here, he points at a large map that's sitting on the center table in the middle of the tent. Here's the Plaza of Bones. This is where our main attack force will be coming to. And here in the middle is the mausoleum of the sacred Vost.
Wow, this is a map. So we have to push to the center.
Yes, this is where we believe that they're coming from. And also, this is where one of our ghoul princes is buried. We cannot let them occupy that.
Well, let's go.
We shouldn't waste time. Whatever rank you are. Soldier.
It's a 4-mile march. We're going to be heading deeper into the cavern. Judging by who you are, I suppose you do not need light.
Hmm. Are you saying that you might have lights in case we do need them?
What I'm saying is you can see in the dark.
Yes, I can. Yeah, let's go.
I mean, if we
Excellent.
need light, I can summon it.
And I have a lantern.
You can see in the dark?
So you head out of the tent. A bunch of shouts in a odd language, and the army gathers those weapons, hoist their packs on, and then begin to march. You stay with Wilkins and the other commanders as you march along, stepping on piles of bones of dead ghouls and other creatures as you push your way through.
Scrumptious.
You see from somewhat of a dip in the piles of bones making a sort of hill. Down in the center, you can see the necropolis that he pointed at to you on the map, the Sacrum Vivos. You see a couple of these large, like, creatures that don't seem to have a head, but instead a giant mouth where their head would be. And so those are the grugs that we're here to get rid of. We need you to head down to ignore them. We'll be keeping them busy. We need you to head directly to the promenade right there in front.
Well, we'll make a dash to it.
Be careful. We don't know what has occupied this tomb since it's been abandoned a few years.
Well, it won't be occupying it anymore after we're done.
I'm thinking a grug might be the least of your worries. Whenever you're ready, I'll send the troops in and you push through.
I look at everyone.
I'm ready.
Are we
Couldn't
ready
be
to?
more ready.
He
Yeah.
lines up his ghouls of his army into legions battle lines before giving out a shout, and they all begin rushing down the hill. The Gugs turn, almost surprised at the amount of ghouls starting an assault. Wilkins turns as he runs down. Go now!
Was that the signal?
You guys,
Charge!
you guys push down through the mountain of bones, sliding, running as you push through the battle that ensues on the outside. As you not fight your way, but weave your way through the battling ghouls and Gugs, pushing your way up to the front of the mausoleum.
We have made it to the Gug hole.
Yes, this is the G-hole.
The promenade is 30 feet wide and 20 feet high, with 2 columns of pillars marching down the center. Multicolored fungi along the ceiling bathe the passageway in an eerie purple glow. The floor is scattered with cracked bones, which are more numerous at the far end of the promenade.
You guys see all those bones?
You look at the pillar to your left and right, Rise, and you see the pillars are not made of stone, but made of stacked upon bones of different dreamland denizens. An
Whoa.
amalgam of beasts and unique beings you've never seen before.
A beast bone pillar.
Totally cool.
Are you guys coming?
I'm right behind you.
Careful about
All right,
running
so
in.
as you get to that point, we're going back. Going back.
Sorry, I was
Still fucking with my sheet.
I see nothing.
So Ryzen, as you begin making your way through the pillars, I need you, Itchy, and Farron to roll perception.
Okay, Farron, we're counting on you.
Itchy's good. Itchy and Farron, you see Ryzen walk past the pillars when you see something inside the pillar shift behind him.
Look
You
out,
see
radioactive man.
You look to see what looks like a very long skeletal centipede emerge from within the pillar.
Skintipede!
One on your left and one on your right before the one in front of Farron explodes out with a large skeletal creature. Its chest, an eerie blue light glowing from it.
Man, afraid of no Skeletron. Holy shit.
Oh shit. Shouldn't have pissed that guy off at the dungeon.
Alright, we're rolling for initiative.
Oh my god, I'm rolling like shite.
That sounds about right.
So this guy, he looks scary.
Alright, this one next to Itchy is going to go first.
Why are they gonna give me a Vorpal weapon and then make us fight undead?
So that's what it looks like, by the way.
Yeah, human centipede. We seen the movie.
And this is what the big guy looks like.
Look at that jaw. He looks like a fucking derp. Let's be honest.
He's going to swing out at Itchy with a nom.
He's gonna give him the bone.
Itchy pushes him off with the shield. Alright, Farron, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna. Oh god.
Cast osteoporosis.
Cast scoliosis.
Anytime you're ready, Farron.
Sorry, I want to cast this, but I was just reading it to make sure it works like I want it to.
Protection from evil. Alright, so
Oh, it's only for a single creature. Never mind.
Okay.
I
Also-
thought it was like in an area.
that would be protection from evil masks. Or magic circle against evil. But you also want to make sure you check the creatures to make sure that they're evil in the first place.
Oh yeah.
course
I
the
suppose
people are undead.
Let me do a knowledge check. What would I roll?
It is not religion, it's dungeoneering.
Oh,
On
yeah, I don't have that.
on all of them.
I don't have that, so I'll just shoot at this one twice. The one down
Okay.
here by Itchy.
Alright.
It's probably gonna be half damage.
So your arrows bounce off of it, where one of your arrows managed to chip just a small bit of damage off on that last shot.
Oh, they've got resistance 5. That's not good.
Well, it's against piercing their bone.
Yeah, I don't have a.
That's cool. You did
I
1D.
don't know. Yeah. That's my turn.
Alright.
Skeletron.
He looks like he's wearing General Grievous's head as a hat from Star Wars.
Looks like
So
it's
the
Yeah, he looks like a fucking orc from 40k.
What's my range on this? It's probably not that long. Oh no, that's pretty good. Okay. I'm going to do... Need to just roll a die because I can't click. Alright, Marcellus. The creature is going to stick his hand out past over Ryzen's head, and from the ground you see some of the bones start to shift before a bone prison suddenly springs up around you. It is not a spell.
He's just a bone master.
It is a special ability. So you suddenly this bone prison comes up around you, and you're essentially grappled within it. Then you can see that the bones begin to like shift and slowly start to close on you, and then that's his turn.
Oh, okay. What? Why would Itchy be up? It's my turn. What? Itchy has...
It's Marcellus's turn on mine.
Oh, yeah, it says 10.
I have like 5 people on this thing.
It's Marcellus, then me, then Itchy. And then the last centipede.
Okay, so I have like everybody's on here twice for me. Okay, there we go.
Our GM is slacking.
All right, Marcellus, you're up. You're essentially grappled, so you cannot use your hands, and you cannot move. The bone cage does have hit points, but you have to be able to break it. You can also use Escape Artist to get out as well. But you will have to beat the creature's AC in order to get out.
But I'm pretty sure this is a magical thing, and I don't think I need to use my hands for magic.
Somatic, yes you do.
Thematic, you need your hands. The only thing you can do right now is verbal. So any spell that has a V on it, you're fine.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
Most of the time you haven't been in a moment where I've pinned you down like this, but anything with somatic you need your hands to do, and since you're grappled, you cannot use your hands.
It has a hitbox, you said?
You can attack the cage, yes. But you can't use your hands.
Don't let it bone you.
This is verbal. Oh, but it sucked.
Nope, you need somatic.
5-foot bird step. Come on, Hugin. Get me out of here. This is stupid. Okay.
Stupid crow.
Well, is that the end of my
Okay,
turn?
so okay. So only one of those attacks hit it. And it does 4 damage.
So if it just says V, or does it have to say, like...
Well, Hugh can use his natural attacks, which does all 3 types.
Yes, it has to just have a V for you to be able to use it right now. Only a V.
Yep, for magic. Yeah,
Oh, okay, so if it has an S, then no, you can't.
you cannot. Yeah, you have to use your hands. You have to perform a gesture in order to cast.
Okay, well, it's the end of my turn.
Alright, Ryzen, you're up now.
Well, in order to take advantage of the +1 attack and damage, I'm going to move a 5-foot step to the right and give this guy the multi-chop.
Too bad you weren't using the Vorpal Sword.
You can't Vorpal undead.
Oh, that's right.
You don't even know what it is yet.
Yeah, we're kind of just assuming. Somebody with Dungeoneering needs
I'm-
to make a knowledge roll.
I mean, they are made of bone, so you kind of assume, right?
Either way, that one is taking a shitload of damage if he has 5 DR against slashing because I hit him with a 16 plus 6. And a 15 plus 7. Actually, damn, that wasn't a crit confirm, was it?
No, it's not. I'm doing math right now.
Still did 18 damage.
Yeah, essentially 18, 23 damage.
That's what happens when you mess with a dwarf.
Oh, sorry, not 23 damage. 8, did 18.
You know what I realized Marcellus could have still done is he still could have told us what the hell these things were.
Yep, he could have still done a knowledge check.
Eh. You guys will find out when I'm free.
Oh wait, you're not attacking that guy. You're attacking the other one.
The other one I can reach.
Okay, Itchy, it's your turn now.
Oh, this might be one of them multifaceted things.
Again.
Alright. 5 foot step here. Pop my fervor to do a swift action spell, and I consecrate the area as a for a swift action.
Alright, what does that do? So the DC to resist positive is increased by 3. Every undead creature has a -1 to attack, damage, and saves. Cannot create an undead in the area. It's not a shrine. Okay.
Minor disruption.
And then activate special ability, reach.
He only uses that ability when he has good deodorant.
And we're going to give him one of these.
Alright, bypassing it for 6 damage.
That was pretty shit damage, actually.
It does not. It bounces off his armor. Ding. I dodged it.
Yeah, I'm a mobility fighter. I wear not heavy armor. Oh my god, a red testicle.
Actually, where do you put it? Where's the center?
Where where I was standing. So right there.
So right there. Alright,
that
so
20
that
foot?
area is consecrated.
That's not 20 foot.
That's what it says.
20 foot.
There we go.
Even bigger.
Alright, so everything within that area.
Even bigger. "20 feet is that big."
There we go.
No, I mean like.
I don't care. Get rid of it. It's not working on them anyway.
Okay.
They're not undead. They must be some sort of animated skeletons.
Well, son of a bitch.
They're
Either way, basically, the entire right side of the map is consecrated. So at least we still get the whatever it's good bonus.
I just draw a square, Yo-Yo, because I don't know where you're gonna put it. I was trying to do something and it didn't work. This one's gonna wiggle over to Farron here real quick. Do a little bitey bite. Oh, and Farron gets bit. Farron take 8 damage.
Damn it, Farron, you can't be getting
Oh,
bit
damn it.
like some kind of chump.
And then roll a fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
I have to look up how long this lasts.
It's a centipede.
I know what it can do, but how long does it last? Okay. I need to roll a d4. Farron, you find yourself paralyzed for 3 rounds.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
God.
Speaking of, it's not your turn. I went ahead and skipped it. Alright, the cage is going to squeeze Marcellus.
No, don't squeeze me.
It's gonna pinch that one spot on your arm.
Bonehead.
Take 9 damage.
Ugh.
Then the golem's going to take a 5-foot step and just wail on Ryzen.
No, a bone golem. Can you crit? I don't think you can vorpal a golem either. It has to be, what is it? Disrupted? Not disrupted. What's the other one?
Well, I went to look up their traits, and it does not say they are immune to crits. So yes, you can. I'm doing the math. You're going to take 35.
Okay.
$35 damage total. Marcellus, you're up now. You're being squeezed.
Hmm. For how long? Considering that was a crit?
Doing some math. Alright, that's enough. Huggin breaks the bones enough for you to be able to squeeze out, thus ending the bone cage.
Okay. So Marcellus is free. Sorry. There we go. Well, time to bury the dead again. You came out of a hole in the ground, you're gonna go right back in, you son of a bitch. And the good news is, his reflex save will, unfortunately, even if he does save, he's going to have to move away from the pit. Which would be from here. Oh, perfect.
Put it there.
Well, no, this is the length of it. Thank you.
And then it's 20 feet tall. There we go.
Sorry. I'm a summoner.
Actually, it's 40 feet. Maybe not.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a 10 by 10 hole. Okay, so it's only a 10 by 10 hole. But it's deeper per level. So it's a 10 by 10. So,
Yeah,
right
40
there.
feet. 40 feet deep, I think, right?
Yeah, it's 40 feet deep. So now he has to make a reflex save to dodge it. He does. But he's got nowhere to go except back here. I cannot fit in any other space.
Ah, I love magic too. Ryzen.
Yep, it is Ryzen's turn now.
Let me kill this squid.
There's another one. Which one are you killing? There's two that you can hit there.
The one that's almost dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
I yell my dwarven war cry. Oh my god, that last hit hurt!
And by the way, I'm not giving you that one because you killed it before you rolled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not giving you that one. Itchy, it's your turn now. Your consecrated area is not working. They don't seem to be undead. You do not know what they are.
Then, I just give him a good old slap, then. Slavage.
All right, I'll take 10 damage.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I'm gonna reach out to Itchy and try to bite him. See if I can. Nope. You slap him right off of the shield. Dink. All right, Farron. 2 rounds left.
Hate paralysis.
How many times a day can I do that? I don't think I could do that often. Oh no, I can. Okay. Stop shooting me.
Stop shooting my boss monster.
Itchy, what's your touch AC?
You hit it.
Don't touch his special
Oh, yeah.
area.
The bone cage now grows around you. Stop shooting me. I'm gonna shoot you back.
He can't shoot you back.
Data.
He doesn't even know how to make a fire circle.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright, that's his turn. Itchy is now in the cage. Marcellus, you're up now.
Okay, let's find out what that big, scary monster thing is.
Alright, dungeoneering. This thing is called a bone golem. It is immune to all the things that we're talking about, which is it's immune to crits, it's immune to death effects, paralysis, things like that. It's also immune to magic. It has,
Except for the pit.
it has the ability, it has DR5 except against adamantine and bludgeoning. So you need both.
Wait. I have a question. It's a spell he's casting on Itchy.
Not a spell.
It's not a spell.
Nope. It is a special ability called Bone Prison. He has the ability to control any bones within 30 feet of him to create a prison around somebody, which slowly squeezes them to death.
Stop saying bones.
Bonehead. Well, Marcellus is gonna move over here. And you know what? I'm gonna cast haste.
Yep, you cast haste on everyone.
So Hugin,
Oh, hold on. You gotta make sure everyone... Yeah. So you gotta find someone within 30 feet and then be able to connect them all together. So if you put it on Itchy, you can reach Hugin.
wait, but for me, I could reach everyone.
Okay. Last 8 rounds.
Hugin.
You can now move double your speed.
Hi. Bones can bleed, I heard.
And you miss. Well, you miss. Well, yeah, you only get one attack. It was just a straight up miss.
I mean, to be fair, bones technically can bleed.
Yes, but not in this game.
Stupid game.
All right, Ryzen. Itchy's trapped. Farron is paralyzed, and you have a bone scorpion or a bone centipede in front of you.
Bone to pee, die. And I'm hasted, which means I should get like 6 attacks, right?
You get, yeah, you get 6 attack.
Just the top 2 of the last 2 rolls.
Okay, so it's 25 for no damage, 19 for 4 damage, then 26 gets 7, then 10, then 1 from the longsword, and oh yeah, he's done.
Scatter them bones.
The light that seems to be holding the creature together goes out, and the bones just. Alright, Itchy. There are a couple actions you can do to escape. Escape artist, beating their CMD, using your own combat maneuver bonus in order to get out of the grapple, or if you have a way of attacking the cage without. Oh, never mind, you're out.
Well, that was easy.
I'm
Hey,
strong.
rolled a 19. So you just force you are strong enough to push the hold that the cage has on you, and you force it open to be able to get yourself out before it crushes closed. Because you didn't destroy it, it's still there. But that was an action. He can reach that cage out 30 feet, but you can't get to him because the pit's in the way.
What we need is a great feat of strength.
Hydraulic push. Or a Titan wrestler.
And he's immune to magic.
He is straight up immune. Any magic that targets him, or any that have to select him as a target, he is immune. Same for splash damage as well.
Well, shit.
You can use magic in the area around him, just not directly at him.
Oh my god, I have like absolutely nothing for this. I guess I could technically get to him there.
Yep.
And as part of that action, I switch to a weapon. And give him a stab, because that's all I can do.
Oh, Trident time. Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh wait, no, I used my action, so I couldn't even do that.
Alright. It didn't matter anyway. Baron, one round left. Golem is going to... Who am I going to pick? You know what? I'm going to pick Farron. I might roll a 1. Let's find out. Oh, I may not get him. Farron, what's your touch AC?
12.
Nope, I got him. Yoink! And then I'm going to take a step forward. And that's it.
So what'd you get me with?
You're trapped in a bone cage. That's slowly going to crush you.
He's picking on you tonight.
Nah, he just got unlucky. I trapped Marcellus, you, and now Farron in it. And it's now Marcellus's turn, but Bean's in the kitchen.
He was grabbing me a cup of coffee. Also, he wanted a screwdriver.
He doesn't even like him.
Nah, booze is gross.
No, you do have to kind of enjoy what you're drinking, otherwise, why drink it? It is you and Hugin's turn.
Okay, Hugin, I hate this guy. He's a jerk. Let's see, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step. Let's see. It's immune against all magic?
All.
Hmm.
You have to beat him the old-fashioned way, with sticks.
Wait. Is he immune to this?
Yes.
What?
All. What part of all? All.
Wouldn't it be a firebolt?
Nope.
There
All
would be
magic.
some sort of magic you could probably hit him with, like Meteor Strike or something like that, because it does bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that would be an exception, but this is a...
Yeah, that
this is
Scorching
fire.
Ray is magic defined.
It does nothing.
Damn. Well, that's alright. Even though it would have done 15 fire damage. Hugin! Get that. Oh.
Gave him the old Critty Claw.
Yep, that's a critical hit.
And he bleeds.
He does not.
Let's see what we get.
Roll your d4. Hopefully you don't get a 3. 99. Normal damage and... Nope, target cannot be knocked unconscious. And you did no damage.
What?
Yep.
Well, that's unfortunate. And the end of my turn. Good luck, everyone else.
Alright, Ryzen. Farron's trapped.
Yeah, I smashed the cage open.
Start wailing on.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Yep, you did.
How do you
Keep
miss a
doing some
cage?
magic.
I hit my thumb or something when I was holding it.
You know what? I'm not going to have you pull a card on this one, because it's not an enemy you're attacking. You're attacking a structure. I don't think it's fair. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, Farron, the cage falls apart around you, so you're no longer being crushed.
Are you alright, Farron? First you were paralyzed, then you were stuck in a cage?
He's stuck in a very awkward pose.
Despite all of your rage?
He's stuck in an awkward pose and can't respond.
Respond by blinking.
He didn't even blink. His eyes are
Yeah.
super dry right now.
He was scratching his balls at the time.
He's digging like his underwear out of his crack right when he got paralyzed.
Alright, Itchy.
We're gonna do one of these.
Your slap bounces off of the hard bone armor. And
Oh
does it
my
again.
god, I have a plus fucking 13!
Yep, you rolled a 4 and a 3.
And with haste?
Haste only gives you a +1 AC. And +1 reflex save. You keep giving haste all these abilities it doesn't have. Alright, Farron, you're no longer paralyzed. You
I'm
can
an
finally fight.
investigator and Hugin has human legs. I think I could just...
I'm gonna fire my crossbow.
Okay. Oh no! Here's your card. Yeah, that's the fumble deck.
Alright, weapons jammed, so I have to spend a standard action to clear. So another round I lose.
Oh my god. So no wonder why Cavo keeps falling asleep, man. He ain't got shit to do this whole game.
I know, he's just been getting unlucky. By the way, the DC for that to save from paralysis was a 13. You rolled a 12.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm gonna go wail on Itchy now. You'll take 15 damage. Oh, sorry, 16 damage. Oh, no, you're right, 16 damage. I'm gonna hit you twice. Haste save to the other one. 6 more rounds of haste. Alright, Marcellus. Marcellus, you can dismiss a pit.
Yeah. I don't think that's a wise idea. Could I just cast it again beneath them?
Yeah, you can.
Do I really want to do that though? Yeah, I can't really do anything else. Well, we don't know if there's another golem or something on the other side of this. Nah, fuck it. I have multiple of these. So we're just gonna create another pit beneath him, and he'll have to roll a reflex save.
Do I fall? No, I do not. And now I'm over here.
Hello! So that didn't work on him for some reason.
He's got a high reflex.
Does wind work against him?
It does 3 damage. Hugin gets 1 more attack. You gotta use claws though. You can't use wing buffet 3 times in a row.
It's not gonna do anything.
Nope, you did 3 damage.
Okay, well, at least I'm slowly chipping away at him.
That's essentially what you're doing.
Like a statue. He's made out of bone, for goodness sake.
Alright, Ryzen. Only one of that gets through for 5. Oh no, that's 7 damage. Blink, 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 blink. Alright, Itchy. I will slap you at least once.
Yeah, it should be once.
Oh, I missed.
And then I try it one more again.
We got all the frontliners up front. Nope.
Oh my god.
Here's your card.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, you don't have reach. You didn't have it before.
I do not. But
And-
actually, I don't know if this counts as a spell. Well, no, because I'm enhancing my weapon. It's a weapon enhancement. Never mind.
Yep, and I'm not giving you the -4 for broken weapon because they are your natural weapon. I'm not going to do that.
Break my hand.
Yeah,
Hand just breaks off.
Yeah, we're not doing that because then you just cast Cure Light Wounds. Boom, heal. Magic. Hand is healed, not repaired. Yeah, we're not doing that. You got a lucky fumble that doesn't apply.
Yeah.
All right, fair.
I spent my turn unjamming my crossbow.
All right. Let's see. First one is on Hugin.
Hugin!
Hugin's gonna take 12 damage.
Oh, that's not Hugin bad.
Ryzen is going to take 13 damage. Oh wait, never mind. He interrupted me.
Interrupt.
I don't hit. I bounce off of.
Put my shield in front of him. My hero.
Do you want to take all of these or just that one? You're taking all of it. Hugin heal 12. Itchy take 12. And last hit on Itchy. We'll bounce off the shield. This is what he's for. He is designed to take these hits because he hits really hard and he hits often. Oh wait, heal yourself 12. That 27 would have missed because haste is giving you a +1 AC. 5 more rounds of haste. Marcellus, we're back again.
I don't need no shoot. Remember, I have haste.
Well, I'm gonna move over behind Ryzen. And I lift my finger and gently poke his shoulder. Boop! As he gets protection from evil.
A bone golem is not evil. This will have no effect.
What the hell? God, I hate this golem.
It's a
Constructs are always neutral. You could give him guidance, though.
How about I give him this?
All right.
Crit confirmed.
10 damage, not crit confirmed. 4 damage. Damn it, math.
Freaking mathematical.
16 total. There we go. Marcellus, you still have an action.
You know what? Then I'll just give him this instead.
All right, Ryzen, you have a.
Ryzen?
Oh, sorry.
Yo-Yo was asking me a question.
Ryzen, you have a +1 to one of your attacks, saving throws, or skill checks, but you must choose when to apply.
Sure. I'll pick it right now on my longsword attack when he takes all 6 of these bad boys.
Okay. All right, let's see. 3. None. 4 damage.
Oh my god.
No, I'm getting bored.
Gotta hit harder. Alright, Itchy.
I didn't mean to hit the
Remind
back arrow
me
right
real
after I
quick
said that.
how
I'm getting bored. I'm out of here. You can play on board now.
I hate having a back arrow on my fucking mouse.
You'd think like any anti like necromancy would actually work on this thing.
They're not undead. They're not undead.
The constructs.
Construct is a golem. This
this
thing
is a
put
robot.
together. It's a robot. Itchy, do some damage.
Question. Remind me how clerics work. Do I memorize a spell and like I have to memorize multiple copies of the spell?
Yes.
Okay. I couldn't remember which game we were playing rules wise.
Yeah. Pathfinder, we don't have spell slots. You have to mem a spell more than once if you want to use it more than once a day.
Okay.
Unless you're a spontaneous caster.
Yeah, that's right. Which I am not, unless it's a heal spell, and screw that.
Yeah, but you're a prepped type. You and Farron are both prepped.
Okay, well that kind of makes me decide.
Does it?
Alright, and one more of these.
Alright, I'll take it.
And 2 more of these, and that actually increases my AC.
Yep, I'll take that one too.
That increases my AC by 2 for hitting him.
Alright, so you're up to 30.
30 AC!
Farron, you're up now.
Alright, I'm gonna attack 3 times. And do nothing.
Yep.
This has been really fun.
Yep, welcome to Golems. Do you want to interrupt any of these? Oh, wait, I missed everyone. Never mind.
That was my question, because I actually can't interrupt anymore, because I only had that spell memmed once.
I have to move 10 feet in a random direction and provoke from all 3 of you.
Move to the left. Move to the left.
Alright, so It's 8. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 7 will make me move left. Ooh, Ryzen got actually a good hit on that. And then Hugin.
Again, how much is?
You just get 1 attack.
Oh.
It's I provoke from everybody. And nothing. Alright, where am I going? Need a 6 or a 7? I can't go anywhere. That's a pillar.
Just runs into the wall.
It would be funny if he still ran into the pillar and took damage from it because it collapses on it.
I'm gonna take 2 damage from the force of it. I'm moving 10 feet into a wall, so I'm hitting that wall pretty hard. Alright, that's my turn. Hugin. Oh no, that's haste. Marcel, this year up again.
What do we even have? What's the range on this?
I don't know, what is it? You're asking me questions, I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I'm gonna take a 5. Okay.
Oh, you threw your dagger at it. It did nothing.
Thank God it.
That's right, he's got a returning dagger.
Listen, my bird has done the most amount of damage here. Let's keep doing this.
Actually, Ryzen has done the most damage. Alright, so there's 4 damage there. 1 there. 5 total.
Come on, Hugh again.
Alright, Ryzen, you're up now.
Oh my god, I hate this guy.
There's some good damage in there, though.
Thank you.
$16. Alright, Itchy. Oh, I can't do a check health on him. Weird.
Yeah, he's not working for some reason.
Yeah, well, he's below... He's on his last 4th.
Have we...
That's you.
Would that make my fervor hit be considered a spell?
It's enhancing your weapon, so I don't know if we've counted it as a spell. I think we've counted it as melee.
Because it is a melee attack, but...
Is it a spell-like ability, though?
I think so. I think fervor is kind of like a smite.
Okay, so if it's a spell-like ability, the keyword there is spell, so it would not work.
Okay. I know my paws will work.
Yep.
Fuck it. Doing these.
Underslap. Nope.
Oh my god.
That's magic.
No, it's enhancing my weapon.
Okay. Oh no!
Oh, my hands are heavy.
Yep, you've been wailing on this thing for so long, you're tired now.
The sweat soaked up in the fur of my paws. It made them really heavy.
Yeah, so you're just straight up fatigued.
Well, fuck. Well, fuck.
Hey, Farron.
Alright. I shoot 3 times. If my character sheet will open.
Nah, it won't.
Characters in the chat.
Dang.
You got that crit? Oh, you didn't confirm. You freaking big hat.
Yep, you did 2 damage.
Woo.
Yep, well, I mean, that's what everyone's doing at this point.
Yeah.
You beat up the party. Hugh can take 5.
Dugan.
Ryzen takes 6. And Itchy, I bounce off. 3 more rounds. Alright, Marcellus and Hugin, go, go, go.
And so I put my hand up, hold my dagger by the blade, and I throw it.
And miss.
Damn it. Comes back to me, and I cry, hoping that it hits me instead.
It goes, stabs right into your hand. Ah!
Does any of that do anything?
7.
In total?
Yep, he's almost there.
God, screw this.
Alright, Ryzen.
Finish him, Rise.
Wow. 1.
Oi.
Itchy, you're fatigued.
I mean, it doesn't really matter when I roll ones.
Yeah. But it's now a -4.
I put it on my sheet, so my rolls are actually my rolls right now.
Okay. He's almost there.
Fuck it.
Now there's another one.
You're kidding me.
Okay. Why?
Oh, good.
Why
No,
must you
oh,
do
I get-
you hit an ally.
Here, have some bypass your armor. Ally within range. 1, 2, 3.
At
Let's
least
see.
it's only 3.
I would go for Itchy.
No, yep, there are 3 allies that you have a chance of hitting. It's Marcellus. And it's a critical
Knew it.
threat, by the way. So roll your cat slap brilliance again. Let's see, it's a crit confirmed.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Yep, it totally is.
Yeah, for 4 damage.
No.
No.
Now crit damage. 1
Yeah,
second.
crit part. Hopefully not overhand chop. Okay, it's numbing blow. Normal damage, and you take 1d4 dex damage, and you're disarmed. Roll reflex to not drop your weapon. Actually, it won't matter. It just comes back to your hand. It's a returning weapon.
Yeah.
But
so
the
you
dex
take-
damage is pretty bad.
You take 4 damage, and then Yo-Yo roll a 1d4. 2 dex damage. So on your dex, put a -2 in temporary.
Oh god.
So,
I had to roll a failure.
Alright, Farron, you saw that happen.
how's your guys' night?
Nice.
Yep, I'll take some of that. This is probably his last turn. Hugin take 15, Ryzen take none, Itchy take none. Alright, Marcellus, can you finish it off?
God damn it. I mean, I can't really do anything.
Yeah, but Hugin can. Grab battle. Grab battle. Hey, I'll take some of those.
Ugh.
Alright, he's got 2 HP left.
Okay, Ryzen, I've let you do the honors.
Alright, it's
Oh, wait!
Wait, you could throw your dagger at him, I
I
guess.
could throw my dagger at him.
You need 2 damage. Nope.
Well, he's dead.
There it is. Waiting for the crit to come in.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gone now, finally.
Die, monster. You don't belong in this world.
Finally.
All right, how does fatigue go away? I need 1 hour of rest.
Can I just do a scroll or something?
Do you have anything that can restore fatigue? No.
Oh, do I have some sort of restoration?
Restoration should restore fatigue.
Yes,
Yeah,
lesser
I'm the only
restoration.
one that can cast restoration. I don't have it prepared.
Oh,
Wait, you guys have that that horn.
That wasn't one of the options.
Yeah, it was. Lesser restoration is an option on there. It's cure mod, cure blindness, deafness, and lesser restoration. Yeah,
it
right
just
there. Lesser resto.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so you can chug that and no longer be fatigued.
All
Just
right.
drink your damn horn and quit complaining about how tired you are.
Yo, what's your favorite wine?
The booze kind.
The one with lots of alcohol.
Oh, that doesn't help.
vodka.
Just give him fucking
But
vodka.
it's a wine.
Vodka wine. Potatoes.
Whiskey wine.
Yeah, it's made out of corn.
Baron is below half, and so is Hugin. Just letting you know, Farron.
I gotta let the dog out real quick,
Okay,
and then I'll channel. Or if you can click it for me.
sure.
I knew there was something.
My spell list.
By the way, can I just say real fast, there's only one spell that can actually hurt a golem, a bone golem, and that is Shatter. If it is strong enough, it will destroy the construct immediately.
Disintegrate as well, but they're immune to magic.
Yeah, disintegrate works on them.
But those specifically target constructs.
I told you there was one spell that worked on them. Remember, I couldn't remember, and it wasn't Vorpal. It was like disintegrate.
Heal 18.
Everyone, or
Yeah, this is a channel.
oh, okay. I
They
didn't
got
know
me
myself.
close.
The only damage I took was from Itchy hurting me. Why?
Heal Hugin as well.
It was fun.
Yeah, instead of healing your dex damage with that lesser resto, he healed himself too.
I don't want to do another one unless Cabo says it's cool to throw out one more.
I cast Pit under Itchy.
I can hit him with a fervor.
Yeah, but it's Hugin and Ryzen. Well, Hugin doesn't matter as much as Ryzen does. Actually, none of this matters because you guys don't die here. Well, heal 11 there, Ryzen. Yeah, the worst that happens here is you get sent back to the waking world. You can't die in the dreamland.
That's why they're throwing all these boneheads at us.
All right, Marcellus, since you can see that creature, you can determine what it is before you get there, so you're not doing it in the middle of combat. Because with Ryzen, from where your position is, you can see that there is this creature, this four-armed creature with the head of a mouth. Looks like this. You saw some of the other ghouls outside attacking these things, so this must be a
Gug, surrender.
It's a Gug Overlord.
So it is a knowledge planes.
It's a Gunga Munga.
Boeing 747.
Okay.
You don't know what this
Farron
is.
has planes too, by the way.
Yeah, I'll roll it. I'm back now.
Oh, welcome back. Please. Okay.
Not good enough. A Gug is an aberration. It is immune to disease and poison. It doesn't have any special magical abilities, but if if it hits with 2 claws, it does additional damage called rend. It also has a 15-foot reach. So that's the
Mhm.
creature you see in front of you, attempting to get into what appears to be a large structure like a tower in the center of this big old pile of bones. You think that when you move through this area of bones, it's going to be difficult terrain. The bones are stacked too high and you cannot get your footing well enough. This creature looks strong, like about as strong as that tiger was, or that Smilodon is, or was. It's going to be a tough fight.
Thank God all my spells are gone.
All right, so what's the plan?
Well, I'm gonna cut his fucking head off eventually.
Wait, hold on. We need to get his attention. Maybe we should all, let's roll stealth for a surprise round.
Also, the bones themselves are giving you a -2 stealth because it's impossible to not make noise in this.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I'm gonna use my last level 2 spell for the day, and instead of summoning the pit beneath him, how long does it last?
You say how long does it? I do not know what it is.
Pit. How long does a pit last?
Click on the spell. It lasts, looks like 9 rounds.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm not going to use this until we're in battle. However, I will move over here. And, let's see here. I guess we'll send Hugin up to fight him first, since he could fly over the bones.
Yep, you can.
And I assume he's still hasted?
No. But you can have Hugin roll stealth. And you get a
Stealth
surprise round on it. Stealth is one of his highest skills. 31 is damn
correct.
good. Let's see, can I see you?
You don't have no eyes.
He's also
I do.
facing the door.
45 perception.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to put Hugin over here.
Oh no, Hugin was going out there.
Well, that's why I put him out here.
Yep, and then the Gug immediately turns around, staring right at Hugin. Rolling for initiative.
Gomala.
Yeah, we're running into boss monsters now. I am missing Marcellus's turn.
I rolled. Oh, sorry. I rolled an intelligence. What?
Yeah, that's definitely not initiative. There you go.
Okay, that was weird.
Luckily, he's slow. Ryzen, you're first.
Okay, I go to right here and hold my turn. Or
Okay.
hold an action. If he comes near me, I stab with my Vorpal Scimitar.
All right, Marcellus and Hugin.
Oh, shoot. Well then. Okay, Hugin.
So if you want to roll through someone's attack range, like you want to get into a square, you can attempt to roll acrobatics to beat their AC. If you beat their AC, they cannot attack of opportunity you. Otherwise, because he has a 15-foot reach. If you're having Hugin go directly at him, he'll be hit 3 times before he gets.
He can't take a 5-foot step?
He can take a 5-foot step, sure.
Thank God, because I have an ability that could reach him.
Okay. Oh yeah, he's got reach. One of those will hit. 9 damage.
Ah, my balls.
Yep, he has no damage resistance. Now, what's Marcellus do?
Well, since everyone's gonna have to be slowed down by this. Wait.
Yeah, in difficult terrain, you can only move half your speed.
Well, I'm gonna resummon my pit, but this time.
Also, you cannot take 5-foot steps in difficult terrain.
But Hugin flies.
Yeah, that's why he can take one.
So wait, it's 10 by 10, right? Or it's 10 foot? So I'm gonna put it right here. Well, just to block the way so he can't move
There we go.
through here, since he can't move through a tile.
Yeah, it's a 10 by 10, so we'll put it right there. 10 by 10. And you're gonna put it right there.
So 10 by 10? That looks like it's only 5. There we go. Just right here. Move the hole over here. Actually, that's fine. Keep the hole there.
Nope, too late. There we go.
Aw, my hole. Okay, so now he can't reach us. So all of the frontliners move to the tiles aside of the hole. And, we'll kill him that way.
Alright. I'm going to beat the shit out of Hugin now.
That's why he's here. I'm so proud of you.
It's 5 attacks.
Okay, everyone close your eyes. You don't want to see this. Oh wait, I can't. I can see through Hugin's eyes. Oh god.
I kind of want to see this.
Oh yeah, Hugin is immediately obliterated.
Damn. Looks like I'll have to summon something different.
Alright, Farron, you're up. Hugin has to roll on the insanity table when he gets back. Again.
Don't worry, I'll fix him.
It's not like a,
I shoot 3 times with my or twice with my crossbow.
Both of those will miss.
Oh boy.
Alright, Itchy. Yep, you saw Hugin just get annihilated. He got attacked 5 times.
I'll get there eventually. That's as far as I can move.
Alright.
And then...
Oh, Searing Light. A 10 is not going to hit.
That's not... Is that what I did?
Oh wait, no, that will. I believe that 10 is your to roll to hit.
What the fuck is going on with this searing light bullshit?
Anyway, that will hit him. His touch AC is only 10.
Okay.
So it is a creature struck by this. It is not an undead creature. So it's not... Oh, actually, the damage he's doing is 16. That 11 is what he would roll without the level bonuses added. 16 damage.
Oh, okay. I think I figured out how to fix this. But go ahead. I'm done.
Ryzen, it is your turn now.
So I don't need damage.
I'll take a 5-foot step forward.
You cannot.
Alright, I'll take one 5-foot step.
1 10-foot step.
Well, I'll use 10 feet of my movement to move 5 feet and stop.
Okay. Marcellus, you're up now.
It's a shame I can't figure out what the hell this thing is.
Nope, you do not know. You know what its name is, called a Gug. Well, actually, no. Someone else rolled it. You know what it is. Farron rolled it. What are you trying to figure out what it is?
Oh, if it's weak to anything.
It is not.
Ah, what a loser. Is it sentient?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's an aberration. It's not a monster.
Wouldn't regular days still work on it?
Actually, it's a good question.
I'm just... I don't know if I could actually reach it, but that's just one humanoid creature, it says. Oh, it's not that far away. It's only 40 feet. But I don't think I have 40 feet.
Yeah, Days Monster does work on them. Okay. It is within a hit die of 5. His hit die is higher than 5. He is too strong for Days Monster to work on.
What? Wow. Well, that's a shame.
Days Monster's a level 1 spell, so it's not going to work all the
Well,
time.
I'm using days. Oh, it's...
Oh, that's a cantrip, so that's why it's also doesn't work that well. Days will work on smaller creatures. This creature is too strong for that. And you would need Days Monster, by the way.
I would have had, like, glitter dust or something, but...
You used all your
unfortunately,
spells.
wait, does that mean I can't summon?
No, you have your summons are a spell-like ability you have. Those are not related to your spell list. They're on a separate number.
Well, I guess I'll just start summoning.
Alright, and he begins to summon. Oh, you're gonna summon your Eidolon.
Or, no. Is there just a regular summon thing?
Yeah, scroll down further. You see your summon monsters? There you go. Summon
there we
monster 4. Summon monster 4.
We're not gonna summon Hugin. He sucks.
Alright. The Gug is gonna start moving. There we go. And then I'm going to reach out to Ryzen and do 13 damage.
I get +4 AC against reach.
I will still hit you for 13 damage. Farron, you're up now.
I will fire my crossbow.
Neither of those will hit.
Yep. Damn it.
Alright, Itchy, you're up now.
Alright. Still can't reach this motherfucker. So I try him blinded. 25 touch
25.
AC. Or touch, range touch.
Alright, and Fortitude negates. Nope, it did not work. It's a save or suck, so. Do I have? Yes, I do. How many times can I do that? Once. Okay. I have 1 combat reflex, and I will bounce off your shield. Alright, Ryzen, you're up. He does not attack of opportunity you, because he doesn't have any more.
Well, I was moving 5 foot diagonally down.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot I can't, can I?
Yeah,
So,
that's why I said.
no. Step there and then chop his head off.
Come on, Vorpal. There it is.
My god, you called it. Look at that 3 fucking crits.
Yep, you immediately sever its head from
Wanna
its
hit
body.
me for 12, huh, you son of a bitch?
French Revolution his ass.
Yep, that
Gave
boss
the old
fight's
Louis the
immediately
16th.
over. First roll was a double 20.
Triple 20.
Yep, 3 20s. Vorpal needs to be hit on a 20 in order to do it, and this creature is not immune to Vorpal.
I look at my party mates and say, what, me worry?
It's good to be the team.
Yep, there is no save on it either. I thought there might be, but no, saves are only when you coup de grace.
Is coup de grace when you stomp their head?
This coup de grace is finishing off a downed person or a helpless person.
Like if you have them grappled and they can't move, and you
If
cut
they are
cut their throat.
If they are immobilized. So when you hit them with like hold person, someone can go up to them and coup de grace them for free.
Wow. The French are just some fucked up people.
Yeah, so you could also do it while they're asleep as well. Yep, you coming in to save the day. So there's nothing, now that you've taken out that grug, there's nothing standing in your way between you and what you're looking for, which is the skull of a ghoul royalty, which you can only assume is what's in that giant pillar.
Why would that guy want a skull?
He doesn't want the skull. He wanted that creature gone. But now's the opportunity to grab
I
the
mean,
skull.
why did the creature want the skull? Why did the gug want this skull?
It's unclear.
Why don't we find out? And I use one of my magic jingababobs to open the door. As a blue hand carefully twists the doorknob and opens the door. Hey!
Yep, you use your main. Actually, hold on. You may not be strong enough.
Is the
You
door
can
locked?
only move 5 pounds. It's a stone door. But hold on.
Well, let's just say I could only move it a certain distance.
So this tall mausoleum stands 8 feet tall. It sits on a raised dais in the middle of a fountain that has long since dried up and is now heaped with bones. The image of a leering ghoul's face with a long canine snout and a haughty expression is carved on the stone door to the mausoleum. This must be Skarkrim Vost, the land ghoul prince that that Wilkins spoke of.
Well, I'm just gonna open the door. We don't have we can't be here for too long.
All right,
These
so
guys
you go open the door, and then immediately a cold hand reaches out and grabs you.
are... Oh my god, it went right down my back. I hate when they put ice cube.
All right, so you'll be taking 1d6 damage,
Eh.
a -1 strength damage,
Add that to your dex damage there.
and then
Thank you.
I also need you to roll a fortitude save. You immediately become frozen in place.
Yo, chill, man, chill.
I wish I could have the words to tell my team, just go in there and grab it already.
Yeah, now that the door is open, you look inside and you can see the skeletal remains of a massive ghoul, a lang ghoul. You can see that there is a skull still attached to this undead skeleton. You can see that there are also gems fused into his skull. Maybe a sign of royalty, as they had these infused onto their heads when they reach that point. He's also holding a rod in his hand.
Looks like what we're here for. We shouldn't tell the people back that sent us here that we took this skull. We should probably hide it.
Yeah, I'll take that rod too.
Yeah, what is the rod? Does it look magical?
It would be. Unfortunately, the person who needs to check it is currently frozen.
I have spellcraft.
Doesn't mean I can't take it.
Now. I picked up some ranks in it with the last level.
Why, that's a rod of a different color.
You guys don't know.
I mean, maybe you could unfreeze me.
What if we just
Totally
wait? How long is he frozen for? Did it say?
Looks like 10 rounds.
Yeah, we just wait a minute.
60 seconds, man.
Yeah, 60
You
seconds.
wait about a minute, and then Marsalis finally thaws out.
You just gonna gold brick all day, Marcellus?
Oh, okay. This happens to be a
There we go.
penis rod.
This thing is
Very
called a Rod of Lordly Might.
Oh.
It is a rod that functions as a spell-like weapon and also is a magic weapon. Here are the following spell-like functions. The rod can be used once per day. Hold person. Fear. And deals 2d4 hit points, 2d4 damage on a successful touch attack. And cures the wielder of the same damage dealt.
Wow, that's a pretty damn strong weapon.
It functions as a +2 mace. When it also has 2 different melee forms. In its normal form, it is a +2 light mace. When one of its buttons is pushed, it becomes a +1 flaming longsword. When button 2 is pressed, it becomes a +4 battle axe. When +3 button is pressed, it becomes a +3 short spear or long spear.
And it can only do this once a day?
Yes. There's no limit on the amount of times you can make it change weapons. Only the spells are once per day. When button 4 is
I
pushed...
kind of want it just to use as a spear, because the short spear is a simple weapon. That would finally give me a melee option, while we're in the Dreamlands at least.
And then it's still not done. And when button 4 is pushed, a spike that can anchor into stone is extruded from the ball of the rod. The rod lengthens anywhere between 5 to 50 feet in a single round, and stopping when you push the button again. Horizontal bars 3 inches long fold out from the sides, 1 foot apart in a staggered progression. It basically becomes a ladder. You have a portable ladder.
The fuck is this? A Swiss Army rod?
It essentially is, yes. Oh, and also when you push the 6th button, it automatically ports magnetic north, so it also works as a compass.
This is an awesome thing here. Sounds like a YouTuber invented it.
It is a 19th level legendary weapon.
It's ridiculous. Well, I already have a Vorpal, so I won't fight over it for you guys want it.
Here, I will...
Magic.
I'm going to put the link of it so that you can always see it, because it has so much stuff on it. I won't be able to just kind of remember this.
Yeah, I kind of want this, but I totally understand somebody else does too. We can roll for it.
Well, Yo-Yo uses his hands.
Yeah, I don't need it.
And Marcellus is definitely not a melee fighter. He has to be a -1 strength.
I'm not a melee fighter either, but I could use it. I'll use it for hold person. I'll use it for fear.
You can only cast one of those spells per day, but you can transform the weapon into those other things as many times as you want.
And a spear has reach, so you could actually be behind us stabbing.
Our +3 long spear we won't be able to hit, though. Because the long spear is a weapon he wouldn't be
I could use the short
trained
spear.
in, right?
Yeah, short spear,
Yeah,
though, still has reach.
Well, no, long spear says proficiency simple, so I could do that too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So at some point, you'll have to add all this to your sheet at one point, and then when we're done with the Dreamlands, you'll have to sadly delete it.
Yeah, that's the hard part.
So you now have the skull, sadly, that when you retrieve the skull, there is no door that opens for you back into the waking world. It looks like you're going to have to force this one. Back when you learned about the ritual, the way to leave the Dreamlands, by basically forcing yourself to wake up, which is a concentration check that gets easier each time you use it, but it does hurt you for each failure.
We don't have concentration. We have climb, craft, and diplomacy.
Trying to see what it uses. It is 1d20, or is a d20 plus your character's level plus charisma.
I rolled a 13.
All right, so you'll have to keep going. That's a 12. Oh, okay. So Itchy, through his concentration, suddenly just vanishes as he manages to wake himself up in the waking world. And with that, he
Starts kicking everyone very
he
violently.
moves to the rest, forcing you guys all to suddenly be pulled from the Dreamlands back to the ship. And I'm not going to have you can roll on the insanity table because you're just going to heal it off anyway.
Yeah, as soon as we sleep, I'll switch to restoration and fix it.
We'll do one more of the portal researches because I do have that ready, but we'll stop after we get it.
Sounds good.
So now you have oh, by the way, you guys are level 8 now. Or sorry, level 9 now.
Wait, I'm only level 7. Were we supposed to be 8?
Nope, never mind. You're level 8. I forgot what level you were.
It's like,
So,
have
yeah,
we been doing this one level behind this entire fucking time?
You guys are now level 8. You guys watched him vorpal that creature with one hit, and it gave you guys inspiration.
It leveled you guys up. That's how awesome I am.
Yep, you learned a lot watching him.
Well, that was great. It's a shame it was just a dream.
Yeah, but it was such an inspirational dream. All right, so the next thing on the list is you're looking for a green stone idol. A green stone idol of a water lizard is what's next on the list. So you begin doing your research. We can just go ahead and I'm going to take off 3 days, and we're going to move right along.
Okay. Farron, will you please fix my bird? Oh yeah, let's see what he has.
Actually, it's been 3 days. Those would be gone. So with your damage as well.
Yeah.
All right. So through your research of trying to find this green idol, you just go through some of the books in regards to books like Festival of the Snake, The Forgotten Servants, and Illusions of the Weeping Ones. Because you need to find out a water lizard that has a statue of it. The water lizard reference is no mere animal. It is a representation of Bakrug, one of the unimaginably powerful Great Old Ones. A horrid treatise collating rumors of the Great Old Ones asserts that Bakrug lives in a vast unnamed lake in the Dreamlands. A race of alien creatures founded the city of Ib on the shores of the lake and worships Bakrug there. An idol of green stone was essential to their rites. A quasi-historical dissertation relates to how Ib was destroyed by proud and warlike humans disgusted by the aliens' bizarre rites and unusual physiognomy. Physiognomy? I don't know what that word means. You keep reading and find that the victorious humans were from a city called Saranath. After destroying Ib, the folk of Saranath carried away a strange green idol and housed it in one of their temples. The idol disappeared from the temple soon thereafter. And then on the 3rd day, you find the proper phrase to be able to make the excursion into Saranath to find this idol. And now that we're here, we're rolling some hit dice. And Marcellus, that sucks. You got 4 HP. That's gross.
Hugin got 10.
Yeah, Hugin's got more health than you at this point. Marcellus, do you want an additional skill point or additional hit point?
I'll do a hit point only because then I'll be at 70. Right? Or
You'll be
wait.
at 64.
Oh, wait. I'd be at 60. I didn't actually add it to. Oh. Oh, okay, then yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I got that for you.
I'm like, what the hell?
Baron at least got a decent hit die in there. Hugin did too.
Yeah, I got a good one.
Ryzen
I got a 9.
Ryzen did not get a good one, sadly. And Itchy got a good one. Let me see, what does summoners get at level 8? At 8th level, a summoner gets an ability called a transposition. Transposition allows you to swap locations with your Eidolon at any time you want.
That might not be bad in a very specific scenario.
Yeah, so you can send Hugin out like across a chasm, do transposition, and immediately swap places with him.
Sweet.
You can also use that to get out of situations that you cannot handle, like being surrounded. Like suddenly you swap places with Hugin.
Wait, is it instant? Like, how do you...
On your turn, you activate transposition, and whoop, you swap places. It does not
Oh.
even cost you an action.
Say, for instance...
Oh no,
Itchy-
it does. It's a standard action to because you're basically turning Maker's Call, which allows you to bring your Eidolon back to you whenever you like, but now you can use it to swap places.
Okay.
Alright, since this is the nerd part, good night stream.
Good night, stream.
Have a good night, stream. Thank you for watching us cut the head off that thing. Specifically,
Yeah,
Ryzen.
Ryzen coming in to just say, I don't want to play no more.
And I called that shit like Babe Ruth.
You did.
Good night!